Hey guys, what's going on? This is Eurymachus and I have another review for you today. Now it's the M4a1 CQBR. I got it out of a gray high-sec case because I wanted to get some 5-shot stuff for the event thing, I guess. Alright, so it comes with no attachments, but it can be customized in the Gun Emporium, which is what I'm doing right now. I put an ACOG TA1 on it so it shows the distance. I find the dot to be a little bit less blurry than the TA3, better for headshots. Alright, so I use this barrel type C and it works, but it increases recoil and decreases portability. So I don't think that was such a smart move on my part. Alright, so the stats for the M4a1, I find this gun to be pretty terrible. Like the M416 honestly outclasses this gun, and I've played with the M4a1 before. M4a1, M4a1 CQBR, practically the same gun, except I like the M4a1 CQBR a little bit better. It has a different feel to it. The M4a1 seems a bit like the FAMAS in terms of controlling it. But when I use the M4a1 CQBR, it feels more like it's more fluid. It's kind of like, it feels more like the P90TR in terms of controllability. And what I mean by controllability, I mean like how easy it is to move the mouse and stuff, and the gun follows it to that extent. Alright, to start off with, I don't think that the stats on the M4a1 are correct. I think that Nexon made another fail for this gun in particular, but I will read it anyways because I know people love to hear about it. Alright, so M4a1 CQBR. It is the GP standard. Oh, I think I consider this to be a rare because you get it at MAJ1, I think. Is it MAJ1? I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's MAJ1, but actually, I'll check later. Alright, so the damage is 38, the portability is 65, the rate of fire is 74, the accuracy is 80, and the recoil is 62. Now, I agree with all of the point stats except, I disagree with all of the point stats except for portability and recoil. Now the accuracy, it may say 80, but it has just god-awful accuracy. I mean, even with an ACOG, I have a lot of trouble getting headshots, and it's just ridiculous. So I would say it's more of a 73 point rating than 80. 80 is much overrated. Now the rate of fire is 74. I wouldn't say that. It's a little bit, it's on the fast side, but it doesn't seem as fast as the M416. Now the damage, 38. Biggest. That is the biggest BS ever, okay? A 38 damage point rating basically means that it's a strong 4-shot kill. This is not the case. This is a medium to weak 4-shot kill. So that's a huge Nexon stat fail. Alright, so oftentimes you're going to get a 5 to 7-shot kill. At least that's in my experience. If you're shooting a light vester, you might get a 4 to 6-shot kill. Now, a lot of people are going to be using heavy vests or medium vests, because the heavy vest they get for free from the the joining package thing, and the medium vest is because it's the automatic vest that you get with this with combat arms. It's basically no vest on. Alright, so the M4a1 CQBR, it's not one of the best weapons. M4a1 class, definitely not one of the best. It's easily outclassed by the M416 and the ACR. Now the ACR is kind of low recoil-ish, but it has more damage than the M416, or at least what I can tell. Now the M416, it has super low recoil and really, really good spread. So that easily outclasses this gun by far. Alright, so the reload rate on this is average, same as the M416. And as I said, no scopes attached to it, no extended mags, no silencers, but you can put anything you want on this gun. Now another problem that I have with this gun is there's this kind of, this gun just looks really, really weird in my opinion. Alright, I don't know, it's just, Nixon, I know that they only show the scope that you put on it, and I'm fine with that, but I mean, it's just so unrealistic. They put all of this stuff on the gun, and you can't even use those iron sights that they attach to it. So, I mean, in Call of Duty, you can use their iron sights, but I really think that Combat Arms should have let the player use the iron sights because it looks really cool. And honestly, I think that the iron sights would work better than the ACOG or the iTech. Now, for scope choices, I would say go with the ACOG because the iTech is really hard, has a really low sensitivity, and the ACOG is better for headshots. It's easier to maneuver, and it also has a smaller dot and increased scope power. When I say scope power, like, oh, magnification, that's it. Increased magnification over the iTech. Now, you're definitely going to want to put a scope on this gun. Alright,